Hi there, and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to talk about something pretty simple that can malfunction on your winch and make it completely unusable. Stick around to find out what that is.
When you're adventuring deep into nature, on a solo adventure, or even as part of a group, it's imperative your equipment is in perfect working order. We all run into troubles from time to time. It's in times like these that your equipment needs to be functional. One of the most important pieces of equipment on your rig is the winch. But it's surprisingly easy to overlook just a few things that will make your winch a 100-pound paperweight.
So what secures your winch line to the drum, which is the part of the winch that rotates, is this retaining bolt. Now, that bolt basically gets exposed to a lot of moisture, through your line that could be damp. So it corrodes pretty easily, and it's often overlooked. When your winch is all spooled up, you don't see it. So it's kind of like out of sight, out of mind, but it can break super easily. So be sure to check that retaining bolt, and under no circumstances should you use your winch unless this retaining bolt is actually in place.
I saw this happen firsthand. The lead Jeep broke through the ice on a single track trail. His winch only had enough pulling power to tease us. As you can see, the drum is spinning and only putting a small amount of torque onto the line. So until he was free, our whole group was stuck. It's never a bad idea to keep a spare bolt on hand. This is one of the easiest trail repairs you will ever make. So how exactly can this bolt fail?
So the other mistake that is often made is people pull out too much line. So for me personally, unless the drum is full, like right from left to right, I won't pull somebody. If I need more rope, I've got extensions in the back. I've got a couple 40-footers back there, plus the 100 feet of line here. It's more than enough to pull somebody out.
When pulling someone out, I keep my line short, never longer than it needs to be. And I never leave less than 7 to 10 wraps on the drum. Any less, and you run the risk of shearing the retaining bolt clean off. The other good habit to get into to keep your winch healthy is to properly spool the line onto the drum after each use. Now I get this isn't easy to do out on the trail, but I would suggest you do your best to keep it nice and even.
So the other thing you're going to want to do more often than never is to clean this line. Because it's synthetic, you do have to keep it as clean as you possibly can. I know it's tough if you're dealing with muddy conditions and whatnot, but do your best to keep it clean. Because I do a lot of soloing, for me the winch is pretty important. And it's never a bad idea to carry a spare line with you just in case. Because again, the winch is one of the most important things that you have on your Jeep.
You do not want to get stuck out in the wilderness because a part costing less than $1 has failed.
So I hope you liked this video. If you did, give me a like. Click the like button, tap the like button, just do something with the like button. And don't forget to subscribe. In the meantime, I was too cheap to turn on my heater, and I'm absolutely freezing, so I'm out of here. I'll see you all out on the trails.